Big roles feel like too much because you've been scoped too small for too long. You see a VP role that has been posted, or someone mentions a strategic opportunity, and your first thought isn't, I could do that. It's, that feels like a lot. And you feel like that because you've been operating in a scope that's smaller than your actual ability for so long that bigger roles feel unrealistic. You've been doing director level work in a senior manager role or VP level thinking in a director seat, and you just adjusted. So you've gotten used to these smaller containers and you learn to operate within those limits. And now when you look at roles that actually match your skills, they feel overwhelming. But you're not intimidated by the scope of the role. You're just out of practice seeing yourself at that level. When you've been scoped too small, your sense of what's reasonable gets shifted downward. You'll start thinking, maybe I'm not a VP level leader. When the reality is that you've been doing VP level work in a role that did not see it as that. When you finally see a role that matches your skills, it doesn't feel like a fit, it feels like a stretch. And that hesitation is costing you, because while you are trying to talk yourself out of that role, someone less qualified is going to apply for it. Someone who has not been scoped small, someone whose confidence has not been shaped by years of being underused, underrecognized. And I see this constantly with leaders who have been in the same organization too long. They apply for external roles and they go for the safe option, the lateral move, the role that feels manageable. And it's not their level, but it's because they lost the ability to accurately see their own range. Being scoped too small does not just limit what you do, it limits what you think that you are capable of doing. And the longer that you stay in that smaller scope, the harder it is to trust that you really are ready for something bigger. If a role feels like too much, it's probably not. It probably just feels unfamiliar because you've been operating below your true level for so long that your actual level feels like a reach. You are not underqualified, you are just under scope, and those are not the same thing.